Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing part 2 of my Sephora VIB sale haul. I believe the sale is going on until the 11th, I'm pretty sure, and everyone can shop right now, whether you are a Rouge or a VIB, to save 20%, 15, or 10. So I did a huge in-store haul that is already up. I'll have it linked down below with a bunch of new stuff, and this is going to be my online order for some even newer launches that they didn't have in store, or just some other random things that they didn't have. So let's go ahead and get started. I still have a lot of stuff in here. I definitely went a little crazy at this sale. So I did end up getting a couple more foundations. What can I say? I love trying out new ones, finding the best formulas for my oily skin that give me some good coverage. So this is just kind of a classic that I've just heard a lot about, and I've heard oily skin really loves this one. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and it's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I feel like this one's probably not a full coverage, but we'll see. I also picked up the Air Flash from Dior in the last video. That one is definitely more, I would say, dry skin friendly, so I'm hoping I like this one a bit more. They're running out of shades really quick in the Backstage one, so I chose 3CR, which might be more of my self-tan shade. This is what it looks like. It says you can get light coverage, medium, or actually full coverage, so it is buildable. It's supposed to look like your skin and not be too cakey, so definitely going to give this a shot. And then another kind of luxury brand, I've been into the luxe brands during this sale. I love getting a discount on them. This is by Givenchy. I mentioned I wanted to try this when I did my Sephora shop with me, like making my wish list for the sale. This is the Prism Libre Skin Caring Matte Foundation. I think they have a regular version as well. I am wearing this one right now, and it for sure is a matte foundation. I did set with powder as well, but I feel very matte. I would say for me, this one is a medium coverage. It did not fully cover my blemishes. I have an annoying breakout like cluster over here, and I had to definitely cover that with concealer. It is described as a matte 24-hour wear blurring effect. It is supposed to be correcting and even out the complexion with a luminous matte finish. I did get my self-tan shade in this one again in 4N280 because I found that when I am wearing a full face of makeup, it's usually when I am self-tan for photo shoots and stuff, and that's when I can really test out a foundation and tell if it's working for me. So I'm kind of doing that more, buying more of my self-tan shades, because I'm not really gravitating towards my lighter ones as much, because I do self-tan at least once a week. So this one's just a smidge dark for me, you'll see, but I did kind of blend down my neck a bit and bronzed up, so it's really not a big deal. But yeah, so still testing this one out, but so far definitely matte, definitely lightweight on the skin. There has been some new concealers on the market. I wanted to go ahead and pick one up. I've heard good things about this, and there was barely any shades left in stock, so I knew I just had to go ahead and get it. It's the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I didn't buy this one at first launch because I felt like maybe I wouldn't like this formula. I thought maybe it would be a dewy finish, which I don't like for concealers, but it actually looks very pretty under the eyes. I feel like it smoothed everything out very well. I did have to go with kind of an off shade for what I usually buy. This is like all they had left for light, which was LG3, so it does have a yellow undertone. I prefer neutral or a pink undertone for my concealers, but I think it actually looked good. It didn't look like it was too light. Like once I set it with powder, it looks pretty flawless. But yeah, I thought it was very smooth under the eyes, and it was definitely more full coverage than I thought it was going to be. So this one has hyaluronic acid in the formula, turmeric, and ashwagandha, which I have no idea what that last one is, but it's supposed to be a breathable formula to bring balance to the complexion. And yeah, I think it looks really nice underneath the eyes. I am actually very impressed by this one. I did order a couple of new things from the One Size brand. They have some new cheek products for the sale. I'm a pretty big fan of this line. A lot of their stuff works really well for me. It's made by Patrick Starr here on YouTube, and they cater towards oily skin, which is very unheard of. I feel like everyone caters to dry skin, so I love that he makes mostly products for full coverage, oily skin, right up my alley. But he has these new cheek products, and I am so excited to try them out. I did pick up the Bronze and Sculpt Trio, but I know these were selling out, so I think they might still have some of the shades on the One Size website as well if you cannot find them on Sephora. But I picked up the Bronze and Sculpted Trio in light, and I was thinking if I should get fair or light, but fair just looked really light on the website, so I went with the light trio. So with these, they have 3 bronzer shades in them. It has the little smiley faces on there. So there's like a light, medium, and a deeper one. You can mix and match to get like your perfect tone of bronzer. So this was actually a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. I feel like it's hard to tell with the models on the website. But I mixed actually these two together, and this is very dark. Like I probably could have mixed these two and got the perfect shade, and it applied okay. I think I just went a little too dark because I do have a little bit of a line here that didn't blend out so nicely. But yeah, I think I just went a little too dark with it. I probably could have even gotten the lighter tone in this, but I still really liked it. I thought it like blended out really nicely, and I'll just have to test it using the lighter shades and see, and then maybe when I'm super self-tan, I'll go in with that darker one. But so far I thought it was a nice bronzer. And then the blush actually shocked me as well. This one is in Very That, which is actually I think the lightest shade, which this has some pigment to it. Oh my gosh. So it's called the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio, and there's a little cream here and then 2 powders. So I thought that was really cool. Definitely something different. I think maybe inspired a little bit by Patrick Ta. I think they're really good friends, both of the Patricks are, so I could definitely see that. The cream blush I did apply on my cheeks today, and it totally reminded me of Patrick Ta's formula. It was gorgeous. I absolutely love this Sugar BB cream blush. And then I did put this matte pink on top, Seeking Jen, which it looks so light, right? And then when I applied it on the cheeks, holy pigment. I think I put way too much on my brush. You guys will see my reaction trying that one out, but if you want a pigmented blush, these are it, and this is even the lightest shade, so this is definitely going to be working awesome for all skin tones here. Well, I did not try out this luminous one, Ova, yet, but I think this is such a beautiful cheek trio, and I'm really happy with the shade I went for. It is just gorgeous. I also picked up a couple new Charlotte Tilbury items, which is super fun. These just popped up again just in time for the sale. So I actually picked up the new palette, which is very unlike me. I don't buy a ton of Charlotte Tilbury quads, but this one just looked like it was going to be really nice. So this is actually the Pillow Talk Dreams Luxury Palette. Again with the Pillow Talk, I mean, they have so many Pillow Talk palettes at this point. It's just like very redundant, but I think this is definitely the best of all of them. I actually have this one on my eyes right now, and it is very rosy toned, as you guys will see here, but oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful, so effortless to work with. And this also reminds me of another palette I bought during the sale, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah, I created this gorgeous rosy eye look today. Very impressed with this one, and I know it's pricey for the 4 shadows, but it's just so easy to grab this, do a quick like 2-minute eyeshadow when you're in a rush, and still having it look so good throughout the day. Definitely one of the most impressive Charlotte Tilbury quads I have tried. It's better than all the other Pillow Talk ones in the whole line. I'm loving this one. It's absolutely stunning, so I'm really happy with that purchase. And then, as you'll see, I did add a little highlighter to my cheeks because I totally forgot that I had this, but I did get the new Pillow Talk highlighter, which is just so dreamy. You guys will see. It's called the Multi Glow All Over Glow Highlighter. And just check out this beautiful packaging. I wish they could do the same packaging on the palette. That would have been so beautiful. But I love this like opalescent, just gorgeous packaging on the highlight. And then even the inside is just wow, so pretty. It's like that quilted Charlotte Tilbury look. There's 4 different tones. I did mix these 3 on my cheeks today. Very glowy. It has a little bit, I would say, of a metallicness to it, a tiny bit of glitter if you get in. These 2 shades have more glitter in them, so you will get some glitter if you mix those. These 2 shades don't really, they're more metallic, but it is stunning. I'm really happy with this one. I've been waiting for this to launch. I saw some sneak peeks, and I'm so glad it came out during the sale. So with the Charlotte Tilbury, I did go ahead and swatch it all together, and then each of the 4 shades you guys could see. Then the other palette that I ended up picking online, which you guys already know, is the Patrick Ta, the new one, the rose. So it is very similar vibes to the Charlotte Tilbury for sure. I did a whole review on this one already if you guys want to see it in action. I love Patrick Ta's eyeshadow formula, so I was so excited that he made a new palette, and it is just beautiful. The formula is even more creamy than the first regarding the shimmers, because my shimmers in the first palette have dried out just a bit. I still use them and they work fine, but these are creamy, almost wet, glittery tones. They don't have fallout though, so don't worry about that. What's unique about the Patrick Ta palettes is they come with 2 little cream shadows in there, which is different for brands to do, that you can kind of layer with and create multi-dimensional looks. But yeah, it's a beautiful palette. You can create some gorgeous rosy looks with it. Let me show you next to the Charlotte. It is similar. This one even has a sparkly metallic like this one does. I would say you could definitely get similar looks with these. You definitely don't need both of them. If I was going to pick one, I just prefer Marshadow, so I'm going to go with Patrick Ta. Plus, I do like his formula a tiny bit more. I just like the multi-dimensional glitter in those. If you prefer more just metallics, you might like Charlotte's, or if you just want like something very simple you don't have to think about, I would go for a Charlotte's palette. But very similar color scheme here, but I'll have my review of this linked down below. I absolutely love it. All right, let's move on to the lips here. I did pick up 2 new lip items. The first one being from Gucci. So I just had to order this. I saw they just launched new liquid lipsticks, and unfortunately they did not have any lip swatches or any swatches of them. So I had no idea what color to buy. The lightest shade was like sold out. So I'm like, let me just go for this one. So I picked They Met in Argentina. And I'm not like obsessed with this color, not gonna lie. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be. It's very much a rosy tone shade. I had it on and then I did take it off to apply this lip color because I just wanted some gloss on the lips. But the formula is interesting on these. It was very liquidy putting it on, but also kind of moussey at the same time, which is very weird to describe. But it was like almost, it felt like watercolor a little bit, where it was like sheer and I had to build it up to get the full pigmentation. So usually with liquid lipsticks I expect the full on pigment. I was not expecting it to be that sheer and have to build up 2 times to get it how I liked, but I will say the formula is nice. It takes a little bit to dry down, but it's very comfortable, very lightweight on the lips. It feels like nothing's there, but yeah, it does dry down into a liquid lipstick consistency. I'm not sure I'm in love with the formula. It was fun to try out, but I feel like I definitely need a lighter shade. I don't know, maybe I'll keep this one because it is different for me, but I just prefer something a little bit lighter. So we'll see what happens with this one. I just wish they would have had some swatches on the website, like actual lip swatches, but yeah, I did pick that up. And then what I have on, you guys already know I'm obsessed with the Givenchy liquid balms. I told you guys I was going to buy another one, so I did pick up one more and I got Pink Irresistible. This is one that kind of changes on the lips to get your perfect pink, mixing with like your pH or whatever. So I just applied some Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner, put this right on top, and I got this gorgeous pink. So I do prefer this kind of a color. And these are the ones that have the beautiful marble design inside, which I just think is stunning. Now, these are very hit or miss with people because if you don't like strong scents, you probably won't like these. And I get a rosy candy almost scent from it. It didn't bother me at all. I don't really get bothered by those things. I don't smell it on my lips right now. It's just when you first apply it, it could be bothersome, but I personally love these. I think they're worth every penny. I love how they look on the lips, so had to get another color. All right, I'm really excited about these. I did not buy these, but they are at the sale. These were gifted by one of my friends here that follows my channel and Instagram. She was so sweet, and she got these and it was like, hey, like I'm not going to use them. I just took them for pictures. Do you want them? I'm like, yeah, I would love to use them, because I was talking about how I wanted to try the Gwen Stefani line, well, at least her lipsticks. I bought the brow pencil in my last video. So she did give me the lip collection, which was so kind of her. I just wanted to go ahead and do some swatches for you. So we have here, this is the original recipe, high performance matte lipstick, and then they look like this. So they just say give, and they're black and white, and then you have your red matte iconic lipstick here. Let's go ahead and swatch. Oh, that's perfect. It is really pigmented, but it is definitely on the matte side, so it might be a little bit drying, but I prefer my reds to be matte because I do not want them smearing all over the place. And then this is the other lipstick in the line. This is the Shine Red. So it's called Anaheim Shine. So that is the Anaheim Shine. Gorgeous full pigmentation again. And also we have the I'm Still Here lightweight longwear matte liquid lipstick. Very excited about this one as well. And it just says me, you, yours on the packaging here. And it smells like vanilla cupcakes, my favorite scent. And it's a super pigmented red liquid lip. So that's like full opaque, as you guys can see. It's very moussey and it feels a little wet, so I'm wondering how it's gonna dry down here. But look at all these beautiful reds from the Gwen Stefani line. So cool. And then last but not least, I did pick up another fragrance. I was gonna get this in stores, but they had only the big size and I just wanted the 1 ounce. So this is Replica's Sailing Day, and I have a mini of this one, like the little travel spray, and it is like the perfect summer vacation scent for me. I'm not big on like tropical scents. I don't like to smell like coconuts and stuff like that. But I love aquatic scents for summer. So this is right up my alley. It is such a beautiful one. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. But yeah, it's called Sailing Day. It's described as aquatic deep sea. The mini replicas are so cute. This is what it looks like. And let me go ahead and spray it on me so I could describe it for you. Oh, I love it. This could almost be, I feel like, a unisex scent. It's very cologne-like, but sometimes I just love the smell of men's cologne. But this is just very watery, beachy without the tropical fruit. One of the best from Replica. So excited to have the larger size in that one. And I believe that is going to complete this Sephora haul. I think that's it for, well, I'm kind of debating on a couple palettes. Let me know down below. I'm looking at the Melt Gemini palette that just relaunched. I'm not really interested in the new one they did, but let me know if I should pick up the Melt Gemini, or Artist Couture has a new mauve purpley palette that also looks gorgeous. So let me know which one you think I should get, because I might pick up one of those still, and that would be my last purchase of the VIB sale. So let me know down below, but for now, this is it. I'll have all these products linked down below. As always, I appreciate you guys so much. If you do shop through my links, it means a lot to me. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.